We're working through some spine mobility today. So to begin with, we're just going to find our feet placement. So bring your feet just underneath your hips. And when I say hips, the bony parts on the front of your pelvis. So this is your hip distance. Okay, so your feet are going to stay grounded on the floor. So you can feel the heels, the balls of the feet and the toes are planted down on the floor, and they're going to stay here. And we're lifting them and lengthening up through your spine, lifting up to the crown of your head, and then just bring your arms down. Roll your shoulders back a couple of times here, okay? Just warming up through your upper body, just with these shoulder rolls. So your feet will stay grounded onto the floor, and your legs all the way up to your pelvis will be stable as we move through the upper body. Okay, so one more roll. And rest your shoulders back. And then we're bringing the hands in front. We're just making a fist with one hand and clasping over the top with the other. And the elbows are lifted, so we have this line from one elbow through your hands to the other elbow. We're holding steady here. Now lengthen all the way up to the crown of your head. Keep your elbow line and your shoulder line from one shoulder to the other level as we drop the ear to one side. So we're going to start at the top of the spine. Just work through mobility. Take it across to the other side. So slow movements, and the whole time you're lengthening through your spine. You're lifting as tall as you can. Stand as tall as you can. It just helps the movement feel freer. And again. Just bring it across. Just having this movement here. Okay, and up to the middle. Good. So now we're going to keep the head still, and we're lifting one shoulder and dropping the other shoulder. So you see the elbow line moves as well, and it comes back to the middle. So you're keeping the elbow line, elbows, hand, elbow, straight. Lift one shoulder and drop the other shoulder. The rest of your body is staying still. So we're just getting some movement in the upper back here, behind your shoulder blades. And just at the top of your ribcage and into your shoulder blades. So one shoulder lifts, the other lowers. The elbow line, the arms are just following the movement. Press down with one shoulder and up with the other. And again. Okay, and the last time. Lifting the shoulder, pressing the other one down. And then holding steady. Now we're keeping the elbows and the shoulders level, and we're moving the sideways movement behind the rib cage. So you're tilting your shoulders and your arms to the side now. So it's just a small bend. Just feel the bend coming behind the rib cage and lifting up. Your feet are still grounded, your pelvis is grounded, and this is just coming behind the rib cage. So it's not coming too far. Just tilting to the side. So from your arms, your shoulders and your head are all level. Okay, so we'll keep going one more to each side. And then we're going to take it lower into the small of the lower back. So stay here again. So we're dropping from your waist, behind the rib cage, to the side now. So start from the waist, lean to the side. Remember how your pelvis is glued and your feet are glued in position too. So we're just bending through your lower back. And there's not so much movement in the upper back here and the neck. So the last one, let's drop the shoulder down, drop the ear down as well, and lifting up. And the other side, bend from your lower back, drop the shoulder and drop the ear, and lifting back up. Good. Okay, so we're just going to take the feet a little bit wider outside your shoulder distance here, just to help stabilize you as we twist. So the hands will stay in the same place, so shoulders are staying relaxed, and we'll come back up to the neck. So we're turning the head to look over the shoulder, and back to the middle and the other side. So your hands are just light in front of you, just holding this position. It just gives you some feedback on keeping your body still as you twist. Okay, and again, take the head to the side. Good, and come back to the front. Okay, so now the movement is coming from behind your hands, so it's your chest and behind your shoulder blades. We're just taking the elbow back, the shoulder back, and you can look as well. Okay, so it's just a small movement, just in the upper back, press the shoulder back and come forwards. Now your lower ribs are trying to stay still, and you're just pressing the shoulder back and to the front, and again. Starting with a small movement in the upper back. Again, remember those feet are glued to the floor, there's no movement in the pelvis. Now we're going to bring it lower into the waist, so we're twisting from your waist and then pressing your shoulder back and then looking as far as you can behind you and coming back to the front. Think of the pelvis staying glued, so twist from your waist, press the elbow and the shoulder back and look behind you and come back to the front. And again, twist low back, mid back, upper back and into your neck. And again, lower back, mid back, upper back and into your neck. And then come forwards again and drop your arms down in front and roll your shoulders around. Bring your feet back underneath your parallel lines of your hips and shoulders. And we'll just bring the chin to the chest now. So drop your chin down to look towards the floor. And then lifting up. And again, chin comes to your chest. Your shoulders are staying drawn back and you're lifting up. And again, just behind your neck. We're just stretching in the back of the neck here and lifting up. Now we're going to bring it a little bit lower. So the shoulders are still back here. We bring the chin to your chest and then just roll forwards. Just let your chest cave and just start the roll behind your upper back and lift up. We're still keeping the shoulders back today. Okay, so chin to your chest and then just roll down from your neck in between your shoulder blades to the top of your rib cage, and then we're lifting up. And again, bring it down, chin to your chest. So small movements. Okay, and let's take it further this time. So the same, so chin to your chest. The same roll through your upper back, and then you can let the arms come forwards a little bit. And then start rolling down behind the rib cage, so your arms are dropping forwards. You can feel the stretch into the lower part of your rib cage, and then roll up again. And again, chin to your chest, roll through the upper back, and then relax the shoulders, come down behind the rib cage, and you'll start rolling into the lower back as well here. But lift up, rolling up, and again, chin, so stretch behind the neck, roll through the upper back, release the arms and roll through the rib cage and stand tall. Okay, so we're taking it further this time. So from the top, shoulders are back, chin to your chest, roll forwards, drop the arms, rolling behind your rib cage. And then let the stretch come in, the small of your back. Keep your tailbone tucked under. And you're just coming, so you're rounding through your back. This is far enough. You've just got the stretch all the way through your back. Tuck the tailbone under and roll all the way up to standing again. And again, chin to your chest, through your upper back. And then release your shoulders and rolling down through your rib cage, your lower back. Just hanging forwards. Keep the tailbone tucked under so you can really try and curve through your lower back here and roll back up. Okay, and the last time. Chin to your chest. Roll forward. Relax those arms. Coming down. Just rolling down and hang forward. Keeping the tailbone tucked under. Take a breath in. And exhale as you roll all the way up. So there's a nice stretch through your lower back. And we're coming up to standing again. Okay, so take a breath in, lift the arms all the way up and down. Take your feet slightly outside shoulder width and lift one arm up this time and reach across with this arm, and the other arm is reaching down. So got this full side bend. And down. And the other side. Lift up, reach up. The pelvis is glued, and we'll just reach across. And then come back to the start. Bring your feet in, and one more time, lift both arms up. Inhale and exhale. Relax down. Okay, I hope your back feels nice and mobile now.